In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do a right-leaning decrease in double knitting. I brought these mittens as an example to show you right-leaning decreases, which are usually knit two togethers in single layer fabric, are stacked on top of each other to create a nice column of decreases all leaning to the right. So I'm going to show you how to do this in double knitting with a double layer of fabric. Like I've said in other tutorials, we are working with two layers of fabric in double knitting, facing each other wrong sides together. And with decreases, whatever we do on one side of the fabric has to be done on the opposite side of the fabric in mirror counterpart, so that when they are reversed, they still look the same on both sides. So in order to decrease, decrease is combining two stitches. And since we're working with DSPs, we're going to work with two DSPs. So you work up normal to the point of decrease, and we're going to be combining these two DSPs. I like to do that by rearranging the stitches by taking my right hand needle tip and sliding it into the fronts of these main color knit stitches, and then just pulling it off the needle just enough to leave that purl loop. And if I'm close enough and don't do it too crazy, then I can just slip my left hand needle right into that stitch and save it before it falls apart, so that I'm left with two purl stitches and two knit stitches. And I'm going to slide that all back onto the left hand needle. So this is what I am working with. So for a right leaning decrease in single layer knitting is a knit two together. So I'm going to come into these two stitches, knit them both together as one single stitch, and that leans to the right there, and then bring both of my yarns to the front. Now, the mirror counterpart of a knit two together is not a purl two together. So it is an SSP, which is a less commonly used decrease in my opinion. So it is worked by slipping these next two stitches as if to knit them. So there's one as if to knit, and there's two. Slipping them both back onto the left hand needle. And then you need to reach around with this right hand needle tip to the back, and we're coming in from this side of the stitches through both loops. So it is a little bit of a tight move there. And then we wrap it in the front like a purl, pull to the back. There's a slip, slip, purl. I'm going to show you that one more time. And then I move both of my yarns to the back again. So there's our nice right leaning decrease. I'm going to work one normal nope, I only have a couple left here. So we're gonna decrease these next two. So first I'm gonna rearrange them again, slip these ones, and just grab this. So rearrange those so that the purl stitches and the knit stitches are next to each other. And then we're gonna knit the front two together. Move both of our yarns to the front, and then SSP these next ones. And we do that by slipping as if to knit, slipping as if to knit, putting them both back on the left hand needle, and then coming in from the back here through those stitches and purling them together. All right, and so that is a right leaning double knit decrease. And like I showed on the mittens here, when you stack them up on top of each other, you get a really nice column of right leaning decreases. And on the back, the mirror counterpart is leaning to the left, as it should for a reversible decrease. Check out my other tutorials for more on double knitting.